in terms of controversies, OTK has definitely faced a lot this year, especially recently with the whole entire controversy when it comes to Asmongold. And obviously being an OTK fan, it's kind of a bit sad to see it. It's kind of annoying to see all these people brought up in a lot of controversies. But now we have another one, which is involving Tectone himself. As recently on Twitter, I think it was a couple days ago now, one of his ex-girlfriends, because he has an ex-girlfriend and ex-wife, but his recent ex-girlfriend has actually accused him of SA. That's right, she put out this tweet just a couple days ago, reading, and we're going to go through the whole entire tweet now just to go through everything. And I will warn you as well, some of this stuff can be relatively graphic and obviously can be a bit, harmful towards some people. So if you are very triggered easily when it comes to SA or anything involved like that, I definitely recommend you, blocking your ears, skipping ahead, clicking off this video, whatever it may be. But we're going to read over this tweet now. So this is what his ex-girlfriend, Pinkychu, is what her online name is. I don't know her real name, but her online name is Pinkychu. This is what she wrote in regards to Tectone, saying, "How are you supposed to feel if a guy is abusive and makes you cry, then shoves your head on his crotch and demands you suck him off, and his excuse is emotion just turns me on when you cry, or when you asking that you don't feel comfortable doing something sexual and he records you and demands you stop making faces and pretend you like it, or you say don't want to do it anymore and he shoves your head till you throw up, guilt trips you into giving BJs and says do your job, you don't pay rent, I took you to a water park so you owe me one, and all you can do is sleep upstairs because you know what he's going to keep telling you to do. He doesn't touch you, doesn't have sex with you, just keeps you around as a BJ machine and degrades you, makes you feel ugly, don't wear baggy clothes, straighten your hair, at least wear eyeliner around the house, your self-worth totally crushed. I hate that people warned me. I didn't listen because I was so manipulated. I hate that I was lied to when another girl who went through worse was trying to come forward. Me and her are good now, but I should have listened. When you're in it, you feel blind to reason. I see some comments that are worried, and I just want to let y'all know I am out and I have my own place and I'm safe. Don't want to worry anyone. I've been taking it one day at a time since this." Now, obviously, she didn't actually directly mention Tectone himself, but a lot of people put a couple links together and did realize, or at least thought, that she's actually talking about Tectone in this tweet here, as he is I think the only recent known ex-boyfriend of this girl, Pikachu. And obviously, when you read all of this, this is a lot. This is some big accusations. This isn't just a little he was a bit of a dick during the relationship. We didn't get along all that well, and that's it. Obviously, that's still just he's a bit of an asshole, whatever. But this goes as far. This is some real serious, abusive SA accusations that she has made. And obviously, we have to take this somewhat relatively seriously, as at the moment, this is really all just hearsay. This is obviously just hearsay, and I have definitely been one to hop on the thing and just be like, damn, this guy's not looking good. It's probably true, blah, 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 blah. And obviously, we don't want to fully discredit the woman. We can't just fully say that it's not true. But at the same time, we can't, fully hop onto it as well and say, this is, all true. Oh, damn, this is true. And then we just, have to hop on Tectone and, get rid of him off try to get rid of him off OTK or anything like that. You can't do that either, because at the moment, this is all just hearsay. It really is. That's all this really is. Yes, this is some big accusations, which is why we shouldn't directly hop onto either side of the bandwagons. It's definitely good that you should definitely stay middle ground with this, saying that, hey, these are some serious accusations, but at the same time, we need to wait for more evidence to come out about this, and we need to wait for Tectone to say something, which he has. He has actually said two things about this. The first thing that he did say is that he talked about this on one of his recent streams. And I will say now that when I first saw this clip, because this actually all started to come out yesterday, I only made a video about it today because it's gotten more, and Tectone's actually come out and said something more about it, which I'll get to in a minute. But when he did talk about it on his stream, I think it was yesterday, I have to admit, the way he was wording things and what he was saying, it really seems as though he was kind of actually avoiding this situation and really talking about it directly altogether.
Okay? So if you're confused, you're going to stay confused, because this shit is not about content for me. Okay? I know the person who needs to hear this is going to hear this. And I mean this genuinely. Okay? I did everything for you. I helped you with everything. I fixed everything for you. I was there for you like nobody else was there for you in your whole life. Your words, not mine. The fact that you're letting these people get into your ear, people the same people who are talking behind my back illegally, by the way, the same people who placed me under an NDA, where I cannot talk about them. I know they're talking to you right now behind the scenes. And they're getting you to believe in bullshit. You're talking to retard after retard, letting them get in your head and make you imagine problems that never happened. And it's insane how these things that have happened in your own mind, you are now coming at me, and this just isn't cute. So, I am going to leave it at this. My lawyer is going to be contacting your lawyer, the same lawyer that I helped you get because you were scared. I'm not fucking around with this shit. This shit's retarded. If you want to do this shit, then let's do this shit. But I can't sit here and hear your dumbass schizo the fuck out, which I thought you were medicated for, I guess not. Schizo the fuck out repeatedly. So enjoy. My lawyer will be contacting your lawyer, and we're going to shut this shit down right the fuck now, because this is ridiculous. I tried to be cordial. I tried to be nice. I tried to be happy. I tried to help you. And that's the way that you're going to repay me? Great. Check your phone messages. You'll be hearing from my lawyer very soon. Fucking ridiculous. We're shutting this shit.
That's a clip from one of his recent streams, and obviously, like I said, he's not really talking directly about the situation itself, where I think the best way to deal with something, especially like this, especially if it's not true, as well, the best thing you say is, hey, this girl's coming out and saying, well, my ex-girlfriend's coming out and saying all these things about me. It's not true. I'm going to deny every single thing about it. And that's it. But definitely him just kind of going around the topic and keep talking about certain things about how, oh, I helped you. I did this for you. I did that for you. Techie, I love you. I love OTK so much. I've talked about this many times. I'm a massive Asmongold fan. Not just Asmon as well, but I love OTK altogether. I watch NMP LOL. I watch a little bit of Emaru. And I definitely love Tectone because I watch the Steak and Eggs podcast as well. But man, brother, just talk about it directly. Say, hey, I'm denying all this. It is not true. She's talking out of her ass, which he didn't do on stream, but he did release a tweet today, which we're going to go over as well. So he made this lengthy tweet right here saying, as many of you are aware by now, Pikachu, my ex-girlfriend, has accused me of a number of things that I can't let go unaddressed. I have been accused of SA, prostitution, and severe emotional abuse, among other things. I want to make this extremely clear. Everything she accused me of in her statement is a complete lie. Nothing about these accusations is true. They are entirely made up. Out of respect for our previous relationship, I will give Pikachu 2 weeks to apologize for these statements and acknowledge that they are false and inaccurate. If this does not happen, I'll pursue legal action against Pikachu and those who willingly repeat her lies with a reckless disregard for the truth. I have preserved all text messages, videos, and additional evidence from the time during the relationship and am more than willing to prove my innocence in a court of law. I am more than willing also to comply with any legal investigation to the truth of what actually happened. I am certain that when all the facts are laid out, my innocence will be unquestionable. As a victim of sexual assault myself, I find it absolutely disgusting that someone would weaponize a lie on this scale, using false claims of sexual assault and rape as a weapon to achieve some sort of revenge for how a relationship ended. Does more damage to real victims than almost anything else. It's because of liars like Pikachu that weaponize trauma that legitimate victims are questioned and aren't trusted. Because of how serious these accusations are, I will not discuss them in any capacity until I am certain there is no other path forward and I am forced to pursue legal action to clear my name of these malicious lies. Thank you to all my community for sticking with me through this. Y'all's support means the world to me and I'm not going anywhere. My content will remain unchanged as I have done nothing wrong and I will never let a baseless lie stop me from doing what I love. That is a much better statement than what Tectone was initially talking about in his stream. He kind of just rambled on a little bit of stream. That is definitely a much better statement to come out and to say, especially if it's not all true, which, like I said, innocent till proven guilty. 100%. Tectone, as much as he's been accused of his ex-girlfriend and what she is saying is definitely a terrible thing to do to someone, but Tectone has come out now and saying, hey, I'm innocent in all this, she's lying about all this, and the fact that he's saying that he has evidence of this as well is definitely it's taking me back, and I'm just like, damn, yeah, if he has it's like some kind of evidence to show that he's innocent in all this situation. I mean, it's definitely not, I'm not going to say that he has to show all of us to show that he's innocent. I mean, like I said, innocent till proven guilty. So unless Pikachu comes out and shows evidence that Tectone actually did this stuff. I mean, you can't just like go out and say that, yep, he is all of this that she's claiming to be. So when it comes to this whole entire situation, take it as you want, but I definitely don't think it's good to pick either side for this. I definitely think it's more good to just wait it out, see what happens. And to be honest, if nothing else comes out of this, then I mean, I feel like then it's going to be, it has to be a lie. I mean, if no court order, no like, you know, lawsuits put against either one of them, or Pikachu comes out and doesn't say anything whatsoever, doesn't say anything saying that all this is actually true and Tectone is the one lying, and maybe she might come out and write an apology. And if she comes out and writes an apology, I mean, lying about SA to me is horrible, because like Tectone said in his tweet as well, is that people who come out and lie about stuff like this, I mean, you're actually hurting people who have actually been put in situations like this. So like I've said, just wait for it. We'll all wait to see if this is true or not. I don't really know. I'm not going to hop on either side of it, but definitely innocent to proven guilty. But I would definitely like to hear what you guys think about all this down below. That's going to be it from me. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Peace out.